Hello everyone. Today we're playing some Skyrim. It's looking like I should be able to get lockpicking maxed out soon. Followed by a few other things like two-handed, heavy armor. Heavy armor is so darn close. The I think I'm going to try and get some archery training done at some point to get it to level 90. Then I mean, of course, I'm going to take the time to actually level a few of them myself because I'm so close to level 83. And I don't want to have to waste more gold on levels that I could just do with like one or two shots. But heavy armor, two-handed, lockpicking, conjuration, restoration's going to take a while. Those are all going to be pretty quick. At some point, I'm going to just power level the crap out of restoration and conjuration. Not sure how, but I will. Then alteration, we already know the deal. Destruction is going to be the thing that comes last in the magic trees. Block will probably be my toughest challenge because I don't block. And to even get any proper experience in that, I'm going to need to start using a shield. Let's face it. I might, since I'm getting the Spellbreaker soon, I might go for a shield mage and just use it to block damage. And hopefully, like, any spells that it protects from levels block as well. Because then I can deal with pretty much any offense coming my way and use that to level my block. But, this and this are going to be helpful. But we'll see what happens. I don't know. Right now, I want to get this quest completed. And to do that, I need to actually progress it. This fog in the area is getting rather obnoxious. Like, I know that the Dwarven ruins are filled with steam and stuff, but this is rather obnoxious. Go ahead, pop on out. I mean, if I'm this close, if it's not popped out, then it's not gonna happen. What about you? No? Well, I've got it primed and ready. Some unlucky fool is going to get it. Oh, thankfully that stopped the vibrations in my controller. I knew there would be one. At least one. Hit the darn thing. I guess that's not going to produce one. Got it. Okay. I can't see. Wait a second. I see you. That's two. Oh wow. I am surprised. Someone actually dodged all that. That's very surprising. Hello? Are you the path forward? No, you're not. You're the path to goodies. My favorite path. You know, the seventh path of pain. The path to goodies. Look, I've got to make an occasional reference to some of my favorite anime. I can't help it. How else would people know that I'm a nerd? Totally not by the fact that I'm playing a spellcaster in Skyrim. Or anything in Skyrim. Okay, I believe that area is where we were before. Iron arrows, really? You couldn't afford the steel, at least? Like, come on. There was a lot of people going through this area. Like, a lot. All of them so closely grouped, too. There's somebody with some money. Apparently, just not a lot. I think this is the path forward. I think. Either way, I'm sure that I've dealt with all the enemies in this area. So... Oh, hi! Yes, here we go. Straight to the floor. You do not pass standing up school. I'm sorry. Honestly, that clip will forever live in my head. I know it's old, but it's also gold. Such are many videos from that era. Okay, so what is the deal with this? That's obviously not a platform. That would be a wall. It's gotta be. Yep. That's a wall. You partially blend in. Interesting. I feel like I've cleared out that area already. I just wanted to double check and see. What is the purpose of that? Yeah, what is the point of that? I don't understand that at all. Look, my character's supposed to be super stealthy. Why am I hearing my own footprints? And why is this area so long? Ah yes, fireball to my own face. Brilliant tactic. Okay, that should be the majority of them. That was a decent amount of dwarven constructs. Now the question is, okay, there the other one went. And there I went. Right off the edge. Okay, now where's the third dwarven spider? No. That is not it. No clue why my character's being so dramatic with the breathing, but, I have asthma and I can hold my breath for longer than that without gasping like that. It's a little concerning, especially when you have a helmet that allows you to breathe underwater. Get your act together. Okay, what have we got here? Goodies under the water? None. I wonder if that's meant to be like some kind of breathing technique for rapidly catching your breath, but I really don't think it is. I just think it was their attempt at making the characters seem like they have to breathe, and they didn't apply it to a certain point of oxygen left, but rather just when they resurface. That seems like the likely scenario. Not exactly the brightest scenario, but it's the most likely. I am not going to make that jump. I am very surprised there was not a sphere coming from there. Quicksilver. I mean, I've got time. I can mine it. And I hear spiders. Yippee! At least they're the dwarven variety. No, that's a centurion. Good grief. I was not expecting a centurion. Uh, what you got, buddy? Some goodies. Definitely some goodies. That was many goodies. Oh, I could have been smart and somehow found a way to use this. I think? I don't see a lever nearby for it. Unless it was... Nope, I don't see a pressure plate either. I'm beginning to wonder if I even need the bolide spell out. This isn't long-ranged areas, so kind of pointless. My brethren, fly on. Be the little spooky winged puppies that you are. Legitimately, I don't understand people's fear of bats. Which also, some people probably don't understand some fears that I have. So... that checks out. I don't... The funny thing is, aside from, like, a mild case of thalassophobia, I don't think I really have any fears, and I wouldn't even call it a phobia at this point because it's not such a strong fear that it causes irrational actions. And by definition, a phobia is supposed to be an irrational fear that you just cannot overcome. So, I don't feel like it would be a phobia for me. It's just a mild, unsettling sensation I get. It's worse in games, honestly. That's a funny part about it. I can swim in the ocean. No problem.
Never.
How dare you, sir?
Here we go.
What is your deal? Quit jumping around the place. Okay, this is getting a little old. Why? Hold on. Hold on. Why is he resisting? Especially when I chain them so close together. How is he doing this? The game, as far as I'm aware, allows you to make any playthrough viable. So, this is a little obnoxious. I guess we're going this route. You're resisting sparks? Hold on. Where is he? I don't get it. Well, Okay, this is odd. For there to be 2 drain vitalities is annoying. This one does all. I think this is just magic and stamina. You want to do ice? Oh. This does not add up. You know what? We're gonna do it a different way. He can't be resistant to all magic. Wouldn't this just be... Oh, how dare you! Does he just really resist all magic? This is getting rather annoying. I guess we gotta pull out the bow. Actually, which one is closest to leveling up? Two-handed is closest to leveling up. Got it. Yeah, I had enough time to actually... Oh, yay. Yoink. Honestly, I wish there was a way to cast magic without having to unequip the, whatever you're using in two-handed. Like, I know that there's the favorite slots and all of that, but I really wish that they would include something different, like a hot swap key for consoles. I know there's something like a hot swap key on a PC, but we don't get that for consoles. Ugh. And I know there's going to be plenty of people that are going to laugh at me, but despite my plans to swap to a PC when I have the funds to do so, I feel like I'm going to end up using a controller for a good portion of that time, because mouse and keyboard, I don't know. You know what, let's do a little bit of power leveling real quick. I should be pretty close. Yeah, 93. Where is... Okay. Yeah, this won't take all that long. I'm going to do this, get to level 100, and be right back. And we are done. Level 100 Conjuration. It's kind of satisfying. I don't have many trees left to max out at this point. Let's count them off. 2. I'm not gonna bother with alteration because that's an instant maxed out tree. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Not that bad. And some of them are so close to being maxed out, like lockpicking. I'm gonna get it leveled up very soon. So at that point I might as well just not count it. Heavy armor. That's fine. I can get it to go on its own because I usually wear heavy armor. Alteration, as I said, not an issue. Restoration is going to take a little bit of work, but I can power level it by spamming certain restoration spells like Circle of Protection. Although it will take a long time to do that because it's only an expert level. But oh well. There's a camp in this direction and something else in that direction. I guess we'll... Okay, this is closer. Oh, very close. Good grief. Deep Folk Crossing, really? You know, I get a sensation that this is... Yep. It was something similar to Bard's Leap. Now I just want to explore with all these undiscovered map locations. That's a tad annoying, but, you know, whatever. I think this is going to be a hunter's camp. Ooh, and there's a dragon location nearby as well. Oh. Oh, this is Forsworn.
Burn it! Burn the vampire!
No, burn you. Where are they? I don't know if I should be worried about that dragon or not. I do need the dragon souls though. Well, get back here then. I see him. And I am not letting him escape. If I can help it, that is. Yeah, come on. Bring it. Oh, it's a blood dragon. I am unsure of where that one stands. I know legendaries are supposed to be the strongest. Heck yeah. Hello.
You've got that fire under control, right? I'm collecting ingredients to bring to the gourmet. He'll think my taste so refined when I offer them to him. You have heard of the gourmet?
Oh.
You've not heard of the gourmet? Author of Uncommon Taste?
Oh,
He's a
that.
wizard with a special. Well, actual wizard, but his recipes are legendary. You know, I've heard the gourmet is in Skyrim right now. Never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. Oh, I'm collecting.
I
You
think
have
it
heard
got
of
interrupted.
No. I've heard the gourmet is in Skyrim right now.
Nope, that was just the end of the conversation. Can I... Thank you. Not the goat. It was the greatest of all time. Okay, there's a dragon location over there, but also the shrine is there. Kind of want to go to the dragon location. But I think that was the dragon from that. If not, then I'll be surprised. Pleasantly surprised, but you know. Still surprised. Dragon Tooth Crater. No, get back here. You coward. What was that? Okay, that took a while. Hey, buddy. Glad you came back. No, not random corpse. They had so much to live for. Not as much as, like, Cannibal Corpse or, Corpse Husband, but, you know. Some people just can't live up to their family's reputation. I'm sorry. Ooh, Elemental Fury. For those unaware, Cannibal Corpse is a band. You're welcome. You know what kind of band it is, just by the name. I will not elaborate any further. No, I am not really a fan of theirs. I just know of the band. Well, I mean, I've got to take the magical items. Can I have... Thank you. Okay. Clearly there's a chest there. A potion of ultimate magicka that is kind of useless to... Oh! Okay, I'm just gonna break a ton of lockpicks until I get close to max level, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pick this. So I'll be right back. Okay, we are so close. Okay, that's level 100. Wonderful. I was intending to finish it off with that lock, but this also works. And I might as well go ahead and do that, because at this point, what's the point in not doing it? And honestly, an unbreakable lockpick does seem to make things so much easier because your positioning doesn't get reset. What goodies lie in here? None. How wonderful. Okay, did I miss anything in the chest over here? No, I did not. Well, that... okay then. I guess it's time to make our way back to the shrine. Although that's going to be easier said than done from this location, it seems like I'm going to be climbing a lot of cliffs. Yeah, mind your own business, Pooh. I don't want to fight you. Go away. Not worth the time. Oh my goodness, it's an infestation. Fine. You asked for it. I tried telling you I didn't want to fight.
Yes? The vapors are waning, but not yet gone. Take a breath. Beriite will speak if he sees fit. Until next time. Well done, mortal. All things are in their order, and Orchendor roams the pits. His betrayal will be punished, and your obedience is rewarded.
Okay.
Did you leave any alive? The afflicted are mere vessels for my blessing. It will spread to others through their touch and my own. Another overseer will replace Orchendor when the time comes.
No spectral
For
rats
now,
this time.
all is cleansed and ordered. Go, seek your fate. I will be watching. And perhaps we will meet again afterwards. And yet, you have done my bidding. Why?
I mean,
I wonder.
because cool shield. It's as simple as that.
Embrace order and hard truth, mortal. Goodbye.
Okay, so... I'm blinded. I think, in the end... I know. Opportunity to make a joke, but I think by the time I get destruction leveled 100%, I will have restoration fully leveled as well. But as well as heavy armor, but I think by that point I will have the Dawnbreaker, which I prefer to have. I will probably... Hopefully I'll have two-handed maxed out by that point, so I can start solely working on one-handed for weapons. And I can, you know, be the spell sword that I prefer to play as. I like being able to cast Fireball or Firebolt while I hack away at close by enemies. It seems more fun that way to me, but I'll probably also keep using the Spellbreaker as a shield, which should help me with block getting leveled up, but also I'm going to train a lot in blocking to get that somewhat close to what I need. But for that to happen, I'm going to get a lot of alteration levels, which is going to get me the perk points that I need in order to hopefully get these last few destruction perks. I'm going for Impact last, solely for the fact that I don't like how it launches the enemies sometimes, which makes things so much more complicated. But I have a lot of legendary levels to get if I'm going to fully flesh out each skill tree, and that's going to take some time to do. But all that's for another time. I think I'm just going to explain the last few ways of power leveling soon, and then continue to do all that off screen in hopes that I can have it all done soon. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed watching, and have a wonderful day. Until next time, everyone.